Good morning, everyone. What if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential isn't some distant, unreachable secret, but something already within you, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and unleashed? We live in a world filled with distractions, comparisons, and expectations pulling us in every direction. But what if, instead of being overwhelmed by all that noise, you chose to focus inward, to reconnect with the person you're meant to be? Today, I want us to explore how we can strip away the layers of self-doubt, fear, and hesitation that keep us stuck, and instead take actionable steps to become the very best versions of ourselves. Just like Simon Sinek teaches us to start with our why, I believe the journey to self-improvement begins with understanding our unique purpose, embracing our authenticity, and daring to challenge our limits. So let's dive in together. 2. Because becoming the best version of yourself isn't just a goal. It's a mindset, a commitment, and a way of life. At the core of becoming the best version of yourself is understanding your why. This concept, popularized by Simon Sinek, emphasizes the importance of identifying your purpose, your reason for being, your driving force, the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. Your why is more than just a goal or ambition. It's the foundation upon which all your actions, decisions, and aspirations are built. Without a clear sense of purpose, it's easy to drift through life, reacting to circumstances instead of proactively shaping your path. When we understand our why, it provides clarity in moments of uncertainty. Imagine standing at a crossroads, faced with multiple options, each pulling you in a different direction. Without a sense of purpose, the choice becomes overwhelming, and indecision takes over. But when you are deeply connected to your why, it acts as a compass, pointing you toward the path that aligns with your values, passions, and long-term vision. Discovering your why is not always a straightforward journey. It requires self-reflection and an honest evaluation of what truly matters to you. Often, people mistake external achievements, like job titles, income, or societal approval, for their purpose. While these things can provide satisfaction, they are not the essence of who you are or why you exist. Yes, your why is deeply personal and intrinsic. It stems from your core beliefs, your unique experiences, and the impact you want to have on the world. To uncover your why, start by reflecting on moments in your life when you felt most fulfilled and alive. What were you doing during those moments? Who were you with? What was it about those experiences that resonated so deeply with you? These questions can reveal patterns and insights about what brings you joy and meaning. For example, you might realize that helping others solve problems or creating art that inspires others is what truly ignites your passion. Another approach is to think about the legacy you want to leave behind. Imagine looking back on your life years from now. What would you want to be remembered for? What impact do you hope to have had on the people around you and the world at large? These reflections can help you distill your purpose into a clear and actionable why. Once you've identified your why, the next step is to align your actions with it. This alignment is crucial because a purpose without action is merely a wish. Every decision, big or small, should be evaluated through the lens of your why. For instance, if your purpose is to inspire and empower others, consider how your career, relationships, and daily habits contribute to that mission. Living your why often requires courage and resilience. It means making choices that may not always be popular or easy, but are true to your values. It means saying no to opportunities that don't align with your purpose, even if they seem tempting on the surface. It means taking risks, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and staying committed to your vision, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Your why also serves as a source of motivation during difficult times. Life is full of obstacles, and the path to self-improvement is rarely linear. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and failure. But when you are connected to a clear and meaningful purpose, it becomes easier to persevere. Your why reminds you of the bigger picture, the reason you started, and the potential you have to make a difference. Moreover, your why has a ripple effect. When you live with purpose, you inspire others to do the same. People are drawn to authenticity and passion, and your actions can motivate those around you to reflect on their own purpose and pursue their dreams. This creates a positive cycle of growth and empowerment, not just for you, but for your community and beyond. In essence, starting with your why is the foundation for becoming the best version of yourself. It's a process of self-discovery, alignment, and action that brings clarity, motivation, and fulfillment to your life. By identifying and embracing your purpose, you unlock the potential to live intentionally and make a meaningful impact on the world. Embracing growth over perfection is one of the most liberating mindsets you can adopt on the journey to becoming the best version of yourself. In a world that often celebrates flawless results, it's easy to fall into the trap of striving for perfection in every aspect of life. However, perfection is an illusion, an unattainable ideal that can lead to frustration, self-doubt, and even burnout. The pursuit of growth, on the other hand, focuses on progress, learning, and the continual improvement of oneself, which is both achievable and deeply rewarding. Growth is about recognizing that life is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your overall development. It's about embracing the process of becoming rather than fixating on an idealized version of yourself that may never truly exist. This mindset allows you to see challenges and setbacks not as failures but as opportunities to learn and grow. One of the key principles of growth is understanding that mistakes are an essential part of the process. Society often conditions us to fear making mistakes, associating them with failure or incompetence. But in reality, mistakes are invaluable teachers. They reveal areas where you can improve, highlight blind spots, and provide insights that success often cannot. When you embrace mistakes as learning experiences, you remove the fear of failure and create space for experimentation, innovation, and personal evolution. Focusing on growth also requires shifting your perspective on goals. Instead of setting rigid, perfection-oriented goals that demand flawless execution, consider creating flexible, growth-oriented goals that prioritize effort, consistency, and incremental improvement. For example, rather than aiming to master a new skill immediately, commit to practicing it regularly and tracking your progress over time. This approach not only reduces pressure, but also helps you stay motivated and engaged in the learning process. Another important aspect of embracing growth is developing a mindset of curiosity and openness. Growth thrives when you approach life with a sense of wonder and a willingness to explore new possibilities. This means being open to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences, even if they challenge your current beliefs or comfort zone. It also means asking questions, seeking knowledge, and being willing to adapt as you learn more about yourself and the world around you. A growth mindset also emphasizes the value of effort and perseverance. Progress often requires hard work, discipline, and patience, especially when facing obstacles or adversity. There will be moments when the path forward feels unclear or when progress seems slow. In these moments, it's important to stay committed to the process and trust that your efforts will pay off in the long run. Remember, growth is not about instant results. It's about the cumulative effect of small, consistent actions over time. The journey of growth is deeply personal, and it's important to avoid comparing your progress to that of others. Each person's path is unique, shaped by their experiences, strengths, and challenges. When you focus too much on external comparisons, you risk losing sight of your own journey and the progress you've made. Instead, measure your growth against your own past self, celebrating how far you've come and identifying areas where you can continue to improve. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in embracing growth. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you fall short of your expectations or face setbacks. However, self-criticism can be counterproductive, eroding your confidence and motivation. Practicing self-compassion means treating yourself with kindness and understanding, recognizing that growth is a lifelong process and that everyone makes mistakes along the way. It also means giving yourself permission to rest, recharge, and reset when needed, knowing that self-care is an integral part of sustainable growth. Another powerful tool for fostering growth is seeking feedback from others. While self-reflection is important, external perspectives can provide valuable insights and help you see areas for improvement that you might not recognize on your own. Constructive feedback can be a catalyst for growth, offering guidance and encouragement as you work toward your goals. However, it's equally important to discern which feedback is helpful and aligned with your values, filtering out criticism that may be rooted in others' biases or expectations. Embracing growth over perfection also involves celebrating your successes. no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledging your achievements reinforces a positive mindset and motivates you to keep moving forward. It's a reminder that growth is happening, even if it's not always immediately visible. Taking time to reflect on what you've accomplished and expressing gratitude for your progress helps you stay connected to your journey and reinforces your commitment to continuous improvement. Ultimately, growth is about becoming the best version of yourself, not by striving for an impossible standard of perfection, but by consistently learning, adapting, and evolving. When you embrace growth as a mindset and a way of life, you unlock your potential to achieve meaningful, lasting change.